The rains came early that year in Umuoma, a sleepy village nestled between rolling hills and a winding river. Farmers welcomed the showers with songs of gratitude, their voices rising above the drumming of raindrops on tin roofs. But for Adaobi, the rains brought unease. Adaobi was a young widow, her husband taken by a sudden illness 2 years prior. Since his passing, she had managed her late husband's small plot of cassava and yams while raising their 7-year-old son, Shijiok. Life was hard, but Adaobi's resolve was unyielding. That morning, as the rain battered the earth, Adaobi woke early. She wrapped her son in a thick blanket before lighting the kerosene lamp. Her small hut was dark, save for the warm glow of the flame. Outside, the storm howled, but Adaobi was focused on her task. "Mama, it's still dark. Why are you up?" Shijiok mumbled, rubbing sleep from his eyes. "We have to visit the Eek market today," she replied. "The rain will stop soon, and we must sell these cassava tubers." Shijiok nodded, his small face showing understanding beyond his years. He knew their survival depended on his mother's resilience. By mid-morning, the storm had eased to a drizzle. Adaobi hoisted a woven basket filled with cassava onto her head, her back straight despite the weight. Shijiok walked beside her, holding a smaller basket of garden eggs. The muddy path to the market was slippery, but mother and son pressed on, their bare feet accustomed to the terrain. When they arrived at Eek market, the air buzzed with activity. Traders called out their wares, and the smell of fried akara and roasted corn mingled with the earthy scent of rain-soaked ground. Adaobi found her usual spot under a large mango tree and arranged her cassava neatly. As the hours passed, buyers came and went. Adaobi haggled with the sharp wit of a seasoned trader, securing enough naira to buy provisions for the week. Shijiok played nearby, laughing with other children as they chased each other through the puddles. Just as the sun broke through the clouds, a man approached Adaobi's stall. He was tall and dressed in a simple but clean agbada, his demeanor exuding quiet confidence. "Good afternoon, madam," he greeted, his voice deep and warm. "Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you?" Adaobi replied, her eyes scanning him cautiously. "I'm looking for fresh cassava." "Yours seems well harvested," he said, crouching to examine her produce. "They are freshly dug from the farm this morning," she said proudly. The man nodded, then gestured to her basket. "I'll take all of it." Adaobi blinked in surprise. "All of it?" "Yes," he replied, smiling slightly. "But I have a proposal. I'm Chief Ease, and I manage a large farm on the outskirts of Umuoma. We're expanding, and I need someone reliable to supply cassava regularly. Would you be interested?" Adaobi hesitated. The offer was tempting, but she had learned to be wary of promises that seemed too good to be true. "Chief, I'm just a small farmer. I don't know if I can meet your demands," she said honestly. "That's why I want to invest in you," Chief Ease said. "With better tools and seedlings, you can increase your yield. Think about it. I'll be at the farm next week if you decide to accept." Adaobi watched him walk away, her mind racing. The prospect of steady income and resources for her farm was a blessing she hadn't dared to dream of. As they made their way home that evening, Shijiok skipped happily beside her, clutching the sugarcane she had bought him as a treat. "Mama, are we going to work with the big man?" he asked, his eyes wide with curiosity. Adaobi smiled, a flicker of hope lighting up her face. "Maybe, my son. Maybe it's time for new beginnings." In the days that followed, Adaobi pondered Chief Ease's offer. She spoke to elders in the village and prayed under the stars each night. By the end of the week, she made her decision. Standing at the entrance of Chief E's farm, her heart pounded with both fear and determination. But as she stepped forward, Shigeoka's small hand in hers, Adaobi knew she was walking into a future filled with possibility.